Welcome back to BuildBoostDrive, where things are about to get interesting. Well, it's time to tear apart the GSX. I want to get it repainted, all one nice, pretty color. Not necessarily a show car, but better than an ugly car. And I mean, it's kind of be my last hurrah here. I'll talk about that probably on a later video. But today we are just going to try to get the car taken apart, get the engine out, get all the unnecessary body panels off. We got to take apart the doors, all the little trims and clips. Mostly just really getting it apart. But first I got to get this engine out. I still want to do the 46.4 build. It's waiting over there patiently. This one might go into the Spider. Undecided on that yet, but we'll see what happens. But I want to redo this engine bay. I had painted it at one time. It was a single stage gloss black that I just picked up at the local paint place, but I figured if I'm gonna go as far as tearing everything apart, that I might as well make everything one color. I know a lot of people like to do an off color with a satin finish in the engine bay, but at this point in time I'm thinking just all one color, and then get the Evo valve cover, match the car too. But of course I'm so indecisive, who knows what's going to happen. But I'm going to have the GoPro going and we're going to tear this apart. Nope. Coffee good. So I have basically been working with borrowed time, as it were. We are moving out of this house after all this time, trying to pursue our dreams. So it's been kind of bittersweet. Like kind of doing all this little final stuff, trying to beat the deadline of moving. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm out of time and I'm out of good weather. It's been cooling down too much and I just can't paint with how cold it's been. So I'm gonna have to put that on the back burner. The 46.4 is going on the back burner until, you know, we can actually get to it. I still haven't gotten it back from the machine shop, so it's definitely not going to be here in time to even accomplish anything before we got to get a truck loaded and all that. So this weekend I got a bunch of parts coming in, and hopefully we can get the 46.3 moving so I don't have to leave it here in Arkansas to sit around until I can come get it. Because I'd really rather take the GSX with me instead of taking the Spider. And because later I can just go and grab the Spider. It drives fine, no issues. Just been doing a little upkeep here and there on it. New carpet, trying to put in, I got some power mirrors for it now. Just trying to bring it back to really just a stockish daily driver. But honestly, I'd rather have that as a daily. Nothing too crazy. So we got some good stuff coming in. So next video I'll probably be doing bunch of unboxing, but the rest of this video we gotta get this engine out. There's not much left to take it out. I think the heater hoses are still attached, and yeah, starter's still attached, so we'll get that taken care of. I gotta get the transmission off and see if it shifts differently. I'm hoping that because maybe the step height wasn't correct on the ACT flywheel when we put it in a year or so ago. That maybe that's why it's locking me out of random gears until the flywheel is spun a little bit. That's really odd. If it was just like, you know, first, third, and fifth, or first, third, fifth, or second, fourth, maybe it would be something else. I just don't believe there's anything wrong with the transmission, and I'm hoping there's not. It was supposedly rebuilt before I got this car, and I didn't really drive this car a lot before I broke it, the first engine. At least that's the, I'll take the blame on that. But yep, we'll get rolling on this, get this taken out tonight, and this weekend we'll be throwing on a bunch of fun stuff. Nothing too crazy, but nice and clean stuff. Nice used clean stuff. I like to buy things at used or budget value if I can come across it instead of buying it new. So let's get this out. All right, I just went ahead, jumped into it, got it taken care of. Our hoses are disconnected. I don't see anything else I left on. If not, the engine hoist will be our tension test for anything that's still attached. But yeah, I got those heater hoses off with minimal drippage. That is something I don't think anybody would ever want to hear. Vaughn, you have minimal drippage today. But hoses are off. I've got the mounts all loosened, ready to go. So at this point, I just gotta get the hoist over here, get attached, and we'll be yanking this thing out. It's a big step, almost done. And then we can move on to the fun stuff. I'm really curious about that trans, just to see if anything changes when I take it away from the flywheel. So instead of thinking about it, let's get to it. Bloody mazel tov, it's a block. Not the cleanest pull I've ever done, but it's not always easy by yourself. It's always nice to have an extra pair of eyes, but I'm just trying to get stuff done. So, I might try to clean up in there just a little bit. I hate water. I hate dealing with that part of the pool. Just makes an antifreeze mess everywhere. So we'll go ahead and get this transmission off and see what we find. Alright, everything is out, but out of curiosity, I got the transmission on the bench. I took off the fifth gear / reverse cover. Take a look at things. When I did take it off, this retainer clip fell out, and one of these was loose in there. So I don't know if that was the issue or what, but I got it back in there. I mean, if it spit out once, who knows if it'll do it again. But it seems to go in gears now. So I don't know if that was getting hung up in there or something and pushing things out. So I guess this is where we'll end it on this video. I get that back together. I guess next time we'll definitely have some unboxing to do. I got to get the wire harness out of the engine bay. I got a just perfect good stock one to throw in, other than one I've janked with. I got new shifter linkage to put in, and just to get the car set up to get the engine back in with a few extra goodies. I'll be switching to a cam angle sensor on the passenger side, and I'll be switching from the 95, which is the sensor goes underneath on the driver's side, but we'll be switching over to, it's basically 97 to a 99 sensor, and it's easier to mess with Don't have to take anything apart really if you need to adjust it. So I got one of those. I think those cams in that head over on the shelf has the correct year cams, so we can make that swap easy. So we'll be doing that on the next video. So thanks for watching this one. I'll see you soon. Trying to figure out how life is going, where we're going. So hope y'all are having a good day, and just, well, keep wrenching, keep having fun. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.